That was a selection from my one-man play entitled White People Walk Like This, Black People Walk Like That. Thank you. Yeah, I'm goofy. There's gonna be a lot of goofy jokes. When you look on this stage right now, you might be saying to yourself, there's a fat man up here. You'd be wrong, because I'm not fat, I'm prepared. Listen, you could drop me off on a deserted island, I got 12 months right here. I'm not gonna die. I know it's true, remember that old show Lost? Big dude Hurley on an island for 6 years. Didn't lose 1 pound. Trying to counteract some of the bigness that I have, I started a running program called Couch to 5K. And I couldn't get through the first day of it. Because apparently I don't even have a couch level of fitness. I have more of a bed level. So I'm starting a new program called Bed to Couch K. It's a lot simpler. Here's what I do. I wake up in the morning, I walk to my couch, I take a 5-minute nap. I do that 10 times a day. Till I get my stamina up, till I'm ready. A friend found out I'm doing all this fitness stuff. He's like, hey man, you wanna go run a mile? I'm like, cool. I got some vacation days. How much gear do I need? Take off Thursday or Friday, we can make a whole weekend out of this. And being out of shape sucks, but I think it sucks more when you used to be in shape because you still have all the t-shirts. So whenever I go to the gym, I look like the least self-aware human on earth. Just sitting there with a shirt that says, you can't flex bone. You can't flex fat either, I found out. Try to be an all right person. Every now and then, I'll give a homeless person $1, and I always have a friend like, hey, don't do that, because I did it once, and then I saw him get into a Mercedes. Like, do you know how much a Mercedes costs? If you get one by begging, you earned it. You earned it. That is your Mercedes. That dude's life fell apart, and he found out he had a life skill. Because begging is a job. It is. You ever been at the corner store and you legitimately needed like $1? The descent is swift. You're just going up to strangers like, hey, swear to God I'm not homeless, man, swear to God. I just need like $1 to get home to my family. That doesn't exist. Picky about that $1 too. Like if they're dressed too nice, I'm like, let it marinate a little bit. But if they're too decrepit, I don't even want to touch them. Like Goldilocks, like my home is just right. It's a weird statement. I'm a big black man comparing myself to Goldilocks and I don't care. And that story's stupid. Goldilocks and the 3 bears? Trying to tell me 3 bears are making their own individual batches of porridge? What kind of family is that? Mama bear makes 1 big batch of porridge. That was the same porridge in all 3 of those bowls. Goldilocks had OCD when she found the bowl that was just right. It was just right. I say the word porridge, and you like accept it. I've never met anyone who knows what porridge is. What is this magical substance that was in every fairy tale? I've never been invited to someone's house. Like, man, you gotta check out, my mom makes the best spicy jalapeno porridge. I went on Wikipedia the other day. I said, oh, what's porridge? It says, see porridge. Oh, God, fell flat, huh? When I go through the drive-thru, I want the least amount of human contact as possible. I'm ashamed of myself. I'm ashamed of what I'm about to do. That's why I hate the Chick-fil-A by my house. because there's always a guy in front of the normal drive-thru stuff to take my order, and now I gotta order and look somebody in the eyes. He's like, hey, what do you want? I'm like, I want you to not be here, that's what I want. How did you get kicked out of the restaurant in the first place? Why don't they just fire you? Calm down. He's like, what do you want? I'm like, I'll take a grilled chicken salad. No dressing. I just wasted a trip, thanks. And then when I finally get to the front, they usually hit me with one of these. Hey, excuse me, sir, if you don't mind, can you please pull up to the front? I'm like, don't put me in fast food timeout. You could have warned me. I'm not that picky. I'm in the fast food line. You could have warned me. Now I gotta go to the front to be judged. I know I do it. If I see you in front of the fast food place, I'm like, look at them. They don't even know how to fast food. I try to get my revenge. Sometimes I come through that drive-thru. I'm like, hey man, I got 10 separate orders. I'm about to make this as difficult as humanly possible. First order, hamburger, fries, and a Coke. Second order, exactly the same as the first order, except chicken sandwich, no fries, and a Sprite. Third order, he doesn't want anything. He just wants you to know he's there. He just wants to be part of the process. Give him more water. Pay it forward is like a popular thing now, and I hate it. I hate it. Hate pay it forward, because all I can imagine is somebody in the car in front of me looking at their rearview mirror going, oh yeah, we got to do this one. We got to pay this one forward. So instead of accepting like the niceness, I get all offended when I get to the window. But you think I can't pay for my own food? I got a job. I'm a productive member of society. I'll pay for everyone in this whole drive-thru line. Are there a lot of people going through the drive-thru that aren't already prepared to pay for their food? Anyone have that much faith in humanity? I'm just gonna go on through. I know someone's gonna get me. I'm just gonna go on through. Excuse me, sir, that'll be $8.95. Oh, will it? See, there's this thing called pay it backwards. That guy's doing his good deed for the day. He doesn't even know it. I grew up in Texas, and we have a fast food place called Whataburger. And every time I go there, I like to order 2 sandwiches. And for some reason, they put each sandwich in its own individual bags, and then they put those 2 bags in a white plastic bag, so it looks like I just went grocery shopping there. And it's making me really self-conscious, because every time I get to my apartment, I'm holding this Whataburger suitcase. People are staring at me. They know I'm single. This isn't food for a family. So I gotta run up to each and every one of them. I'm like, hey, there's just 2 sandwiches in this bag. There's that much food! And then I look up and I see the chick I like staring at me. I'm like, hey, I got your sandwich. You want to go on a sandwich day? You like sandwiches? Okay, don't eat the sandwich, all right. Like one of my friends likes to point out maybe some of the struggles that I have with my weight has to do to the fact that I refer to 2 double meat, double cheeseburgers as sandwiches. I watch a lot of Netflix. A lot. I watched 6 seasons of The Office in 2 days. Because I'm a man. Because I'm a man, I did it. You ever been in a deep Netflix trance? It's like one more episode, 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 one more episode. It's 6:30 in the morning. I gotta go to work at 7. I don't care, I'm watching the finale. Netflix is questioning me. Are you still watching? You know how I roll, Netflix, season at a time, season at a time. I'm just in my apartment, my left eye is twitching, I don't know what's going on. There is a part where Michael Scott, the boss, waved goodbye. And I waved back. In my bed. I love Netflix, man. It's the longest relationship I've ever been in. It starts off so good. It recommends you things. It's like, I think you should watch Trailer Park Boys. Me? 6 months later, that's my favorite show. Netflix, how'd you get in? How'd you get in? I think things are coming, to a close now because the only thing in my recommended is a bunch of documentaries and TED Talks. Anybody that deep yet? Anybody that down the canary coal mine? Anyone that far? Like the only thing left in my queue is some kid's 8th grade AV project. First thing I'm gonna watch when I get home. A little about me. When I was growing up, my parents were not the kind to push Santa Claus. So all my presents would say, from mom and dad, and then deep in the back of the tree would be a barely wrapped pair of socks. Those said from Santa. So I had no loyalty to that guy. So on Christmas Eve, while some kids are putting out milk and cookies, I'm pouring single malt scotch for my dad. I'm like, I know where those presents came from. Mom, I didn't forget about you. Bubble bath chocolates, a little single malt scotch for you. Wake up my sister, a little scotch for her. A little scotch for me. I'm 5 years old, don't ask me where I got the bottle. It's the holidays, let's celebrate. But I would always be really confused whenever I would get back to school because all the other kids would be like, Santa gave me this, Santa gave me that. I'd be like, Santa, don't your parents look? So of course, I was one of the first kids to not believe in any of that stuff at all. So for about a month in the 3rd grade, I was as annoying as an atheist. I'm just cornering other 3rd graders like, what, you still believe in Santa? What are you, stupid? You gotta check out this Bugs Bunny dude. He has access to anvils, dynamite. I don't know what's going on, but you gotta watch. Parents almost took me up, almost. Like, I didn't get Transformers, I got GoBots. And I didn't have He-Man, I had Sunman. That's the black version of He-Man. He didn't have a cartoon. Growing up, I had the black version of every toy available, so when Ninja Turtles came out, I was so happy. I was like, they're turtles, you gotta give me one. They gave me Splinter. Thank you. Somebody verbalized the laugh, I don't know if you heard it. I have a neighbor that owns a domesticated wolf. It's a real thing, I'll describe it for you. From far away, it looks like a husky. And then you get a little bit closer, and your body freezes up. And it looks like a husky that signed a pact with the devil. And every time I'm hanging out with my friend, he's like, you need to calm down because the wolf can sense fear. And I'm like, yeah, that is correct. The wolf is sensing the correct emotion and probably the smell of piss. When you know somebody that owns a wolf, that changes the way you look at the world. Now every time I see somebody walking a pit bull, all I can think of is pussy. What, you couldn't afford a wolf? Bring that cute little pit bull over here. I thought that was a pit bull for a second. I was like, just joking! Don't unleash it. There's a dog up here for those who don't know. My neighbor, he looked so cool walking that wolf, man. I had to figure out what it takes to own one. A few red flags, here's the big one. It says if you own a wolf, don't get sick. Because the wolf will take it as a sign of weakness. Then challenge you as leader of the pack. I no longer want a wolf. I tell you what I do want. I want to join a wolf pack. Yeah, I don't talk about no hangover bullshit. I'm talking about a pack of wolves. I know they accept humans. I've seen the documentary Jungle Book many times. Mowgli's a little baby. I'm a grown man. I bring grown man skills. I'm like, hey, wolves, you ever seen a set of these? No. Want to get into that hen house? Watch this. Bam, that latch ain't a problem for me. That latch ain't a problem for me. It opens every single time. The latch is not a problem. You guys having some trouble with the farmer? Don't worry about it. I already got a plan. I knock on the door and say, hey there, Mr. Farmer, my car broke down the road. Can I use your phone? Farmer's a pretty smart guy. He's like, I don't see a car. I'm like, oh, don't worry. It's right behind this pack of wolves! And we go from town to town with this scheme. Be the most successful wolf pack in the country. So you know my ego. Nobody wants to be number 2. Want to be that alpha dog, baby. I go, Wolfman McWolferton. I challenge you to a duel. And of course I lose, because you know, human skin can't. You can't have a wolf attack. You can't do it. Now I have to rejoin society and my resume is all screwed up. Like, I see here under skills, you mentioned latch opening. I'm like, yes, that was one of the biggest things in my last job. I like you guys, because that's one of my weirder jokes. I usually can't do the whole thing, because the way people look at me makes me go, all right, let me bail real quick. All right, I see you're tired of the wolf stuff, okay. You guys are awesome, so let me do the whole thing. Sick and tired of the underwear industry telling me what to do with my balls. I ain't afraid to say it. I wear briefs. I'm a briefs man. Every time I tell somebody that, they're like, hey man, you ever tried boxer briefs? I'm like, oh, you mean a bigger brief? You mean I'm not wearing the granny panties for men? That's what it is, it's a big brief. You don't add 25% more brief and get a boxer. It's just a big old brief. I don't know, I like the brief. I wake up in the morning and I go, stuff, stay here. And then when I get home, the stuff is where I put it. When I'm wearing boxers, I don't know what's going on. Stuff everywhere, it's going crazy down there. I'm trying to work and go about my day and the stuff is just... I like the support. A lot of people like to play the lotto when it's $500 million. Never when it's 10. Snobs. Who's walking into their corner store like, $10 million? Such a paltry amount. Well, I don't know how that could change my life at all. Oh dear, look at the time. My shift work at McDonald's is about to begin. I think Benihana has the cockiest chefs in all the restaurant. Those guys walk around like their name is Benihana. Authentic Japanese food made by Raul. Every time I go there, I act like I've never seen somebody make food before. Oh my God. Is that dude chopping carrots? Wait. A volcano made out of what? Oh my God. Everything's going good till the chef starts eyeing a girl. Starts making rice hearts, gives it to her. Gives her a shrimp. I'm like, dude, I'm not paying for shrimp. I'm like, don't worry about it. This one's on the Hana. Fancy Feast is the only other animal products that I would eat in public. That's right. I don't think you can call me out on it either. But hey man, look at that weirdo eating cat food. Like, well, that's right. This is shrimp and white wine sauce. Enjoy those nuggets. bitch. If there's ever a zombie apocalypse, while some of you guys will be at the grocery store fighting it out like savages, I'll be at the pet store. Cat eye. I don't really like underdog stories. I think they're all bullshit. I do. People try to tell you stuff to make you feel better. They be like, oh man, don't worry about it. You know, Bill Gates, he dropped out of college. I'm like, no. Bill Gates dropped out of Harvard, not community college. If you didn't know at the time, Bill Gates' dad was like the richest lawyer in all of Seattle. You see, all he did was use his dad's millions of dollars to create Microsoft. Started from the bottom. Now we're here. I like technology stuff, like Google, man, like everyone else. I can't even remember the last time I used my brain. What's 2 plus 2? Whatever Google tells me. Just one question I have to ask is, what does Google want? I know what Microsoft wants. All my money. Google's a little different. Google's like, hey, put your money away. I just want to watch. Oh yeah, Google likes what it sees. I was hanging out with some comics the other day, and one of them was trying to convince me that the government in a few years is gonna put like a microchip in everybody's wrists. And then I was like, we have cell phones, who cares? I can't remember the last time I was 5 feet away from my cell phone. Yeah, you read like some book, like 1984, it's a little depressing. It's only depressing because cell phones aren't in there. You put cell phones in there, not a bad book. It's like, we traded privacy for Candy Crush, and I don't know if that wasn't a bad trade. I think that might have been an okay trade. Uber is an app where a stranger will pick you up in their car for money. And we trust it because it's an app. Nothing creepy about a guy that wants to be a cab driver for fun. I didn't think you chose to be a cab driver. I thought life pulled you to the side and was like, you just drive cabs now. If you want to know how safe Uber is, I have a friend, and every time she gets into one, she likes to have a knife in her hands. Just in case she needs to do some stabbing. It's all based on technology though, because this is Uber without the app. Hey man, where you going? Where you going? Get in my car, $5 to take you anywhere. Cheaper than a cab, get in my car. 1995 Honda Civic, it still runs, baby. I know it's a big trunk. I know the trunk is big. I'm not gonna do nothing creepy. Come on, get in my car, $5. Come on. Oh, you got money for a cab? If you ever want to know what it's like to stay in a spy safe house, I suggest Airbnb. Because I recently stayed there, and the first thing the guy messaged me was, hey, don't tell anybody you're staying with Airbnb. That seems legit. I'm glad they charge the full amount up front. So I get to the place, I'm a little early, I have a look. I can't tell if the place, this is in New York, I can't tell if the place looks bad or if that's just how New York looks. That's not how New York looks. The place was bad. I get to the front and he's like, oh yeah, just wait for us, we'll be right there with all your stuff. Oh, by the way, don't tell anybody you're with Airbnb. Oh God, I think I've made a mistake. We finally get there, we open up the elevator, but it's not like a regular elevator with doors that do like this. It's a silent elevator with a door that swings open. and doesn't tell you. You have to like watch a window. It comes up and then you walk in there and I look on the ground and I'm like, well, this is at least piss. It's at least piss. I'm not sure what it is, but it's at least piss. That's all I have for that one. It was a very traumatic story for me. You remember the phrase, you need the cushion for the pushing? I'm 100% cushion. I screwed up. I'm on the wrong side of a wonderful equation. I have to be really creative now when I talk to women. I'm like, hey babe, I'm very comfortable. If you ever wanted to make love to a sofa-like being, I'm your man. Every now and then, I will get lucky. I'll take a chick home from the bar, and she's always like, hey, what are you into? And I'm like, oh, sex with you. And she's always like, nah, what are you into? And I'm like, I just told you. So now the pressure's on, I gotta think of something. I don't know what to do. I'm like, I lick my knees. That's what I'm into. I like moistened knees. Get all up in them caps. I like to squish when I walk. Moisture on the kneecaps. I don't get fetishes because if you don't have one, you can date all the women. But if you have some weird thing, you can date like 5. And you can meet some chick and be like, oh my God, I love that chick. She's the one I like, but she doesn't do anything, so she has to go. I'm not into knee stuff, guys. But I have been doing that joke a while. The mind wonders. I don't know. Maybe next time I bring a chick home, but not do anything for her. No, okay, just throw it out there, just throw it out there. I'll do one more before I get out of here. Oh, I do stuff on like YouTube and Twitter. You can look my name up and I think I'll pop up. I mean, I'll be the first one in the list, but I'll be like top 5, I think. I went on Amazon the other day. I ordered 100 condoms for like $10. Yeah, it's a lot. Now I'm under way too much pressure. I'm not gonna feel like a winner when the expiration date comes and I still have 99 condoms left. And Amazon has this thing now where if you order certain items, you get a reminder email. So in my inbox, I got something like, hey, just to let you know, but 99.99% of people reordered by now. Just saying. And if you don't respond, it gets real passive-aggressive. Hey, buddy, that last order was a bit much for you. How about a 3-pack? So now I'm doing anything I can to get rid of condoms, man. I'm doing my dishes, I'm putting condoms on my hands. I'm taking showers, I'm putting condoms on as shower caps. You wouldn't know it, but ribbed condoms make some of the best slippers. Every step is like a gentle massage on the feet. Got 99 condoms and not one bitch. All right, you guys are awesome. My name is Jermaine Warren. Thank you.